All right, Merab Dvalishvili.
Yes.
Dvalishvili, another Georgian versus the American Cody Stamann. God damn, Cody. Got to represent America.
Hey, man, you know what he did? He did. Like
he fought a very good fight.
Yeah,
he really was. It was a
very
good fight.
I thought Cody Stamann looked great in this, and this whole fight, I kept saying, man, hats off to Cody Stamann actually having the balls to take this fight because everyone is ducking Merab. No one. I mean, Merab can't find a fight against anyone. So the fact that Cody Stamann took this fight, tells me a lot about him. And he put up a good fight too, man. His cardio held up, and that's the biggest thing against Merab Dvalishvili is like you got to have incredible cardio.
Yes.
And Cody Stamann, dude, like that,
the
whole fight, he looked fine. He did not look gassed in any capacity.
Shocking.
So. Yeah.
Shocking. It really was. Like, I disagree with the judge. Two judges gave Cody Stamann a round. I disagree with that.
Yeah,
even though there was a couple close contested rounds, I just thought Merab was doing enough. He was landing big combinations, and he was taking Cody Stamann down. Dude, when he dumped Cody on his head, he dumped him on his head there, and I was like, God damn, that knocks out some people for sure. Yeah, I'm just so impressed with Merab, and I'm impressed with Cody as well. This was a great matchup, in my opinion. Yes, Merab Dvalishvili does deserve a top 5 guy.
Oh,
absolutely.
And at this point,
well, he deserved it before 5. This matchup.
Well,
Let's
I know.
Be real.
But now, after solidifying this win yet again and being as dominant as he was yet again, this guy's got to get a top 5 matchup. I'm tired of everyone ducking this guy. We got to see what he's truly capable of in the elite echelon of this bantamweight division. We have to.
Yes.
Enough is enough.
Yes.
Give this man someone.
Ant W. Merab has been calling out Sugar Sean for 2 years now. He wants that fight. Yeah, we know he wants that fight. He hasn't been calling him out, but he's above a Sugar Sean O'Malley now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, exactly. Sugar's not taking that.
Sugar's not taking that, and Merab deserves a higher guy than Sugar Sean
so, I mean,
O'Malley.
he's completely eclipsed Sugar Sean O'Malley. I mean, one, he's 12 in the world. He should be higher ranked. Like the fact that, no offense to him, but Dominic Cruz is ranked over Merab. It's a little disrespectful.
He did just win against Casey Kenny, at least. He got that win back. Yeah, but I do agree. Merab should be higher in the rankings, unquestionably. Let's talk about the matchup, though. Who do we give Merab Dvalishvili?
Jose Aldo. Everyone's going to want to see that fucking fight.
Yes.
Jose Aldo and Merab.
Especially the different styles that they have, where it's Merab's going to try to take him down. He's going to try to utilize that ground game, get Jose Aldo tired. But has Jose Aldo's takedown defense good enough to withstand that? And I'm telling you right now, if Jose Aldo can keep that fight on the feet, that is the most challenging matchup for a Merab.
I think Merab still outstrikes him. I think it's the roughest striking matchup you can make. Yeah, it's probably the roughest striking matchup you can make in this division, other than like maybe a Cody Garbrandt or Marlon Moraes or something like that.
Right.
But I think one, he could put a pace on Jose that Jose's never felt before, especially at 135 pounds. Yeah. Jimmy Rivera versus Merab is what Muhammad says. That's another good matchup, but he deserves a top 5 guy. So I say Jose because I think he takes Jose down multiple times, and then he gets Jose tired and then outstrikes him on the feet.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's 5. That probably should be a 5-round fight, right? A fight night main event.
Yes.
Merab versus fucking Jose Aldo. Yes. That's a fight night.
That's a fight night 5-rounder.
Yeah.
Yes, unquestionably. But here's the thing with the recent comment. He takes on a guy in Cody Stamann who's 13, and then he wins that fight, and he takes on Jimmy Rivera at number 11. It's like, why are we going so slow in these slow incremental upticks for Merab when he is dominating everyone and putting out a pace that no one can handle? I want to see this guy getting tested now, stringing along all these wins. When's the last time Merab lost?
Oh, it's
been a few years.
I think it was Ricky Simone actually beat him, and it was a bullshit fucking submission. Like, no offense to Ricky Simone, local guy. Shout out to him. Hopefully, we can get him on podcast one day. But I mean, that was a questionable finish. I mean, literally, the time ran out. Like the fight was over. 3rd round, 5 minutes ticked, and they said the bell, and then the ref went, "Oh, Merab's out." Like,
that's interesting.
Not out. Yeah, we'll have to watch that one back. But it was a very questionable thing. And I remember
some years ago, man. So it
was years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And Merab has won so many fights since then. Again, we got to give him a top 5. I like Jose Aldo. That's good. I don't think Dana gives that to him. But the name that kind of sticks out, and I know I said top 5, but I got to go with Marlon Moraes here. That's the one I'd like to see.
I think he dominates Marlon.
So
I think he takes Marlon down and just fucks him up on the ground.
So that's the thing. I mean, if Merab, if we really believe that he will dominate a guy like Marlon Moraes, why the fuck is he not fighting him?
Yeah.
Why is he not fighting these top guys like that?
Well, ANW, once again, a shout out to our comment section. UFC won't let Merab climb the rankings with Aljo up there. They learned their lesson with letting teammates clog up the title picture and not fight each other. I disagree. Actually, it's a good point.
It's a great point.
It's a really good point. I just disagree. I think Aljamain and Merab probably never fight each other, but if it's for a belt, like they were saying Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns was never going to fight each other, and they did. If it's for the belt, I think friendships get pushed to the side, especially when it's a big money fight.
Yeah, but they're out of the same camp. That's a smaller camp. Ray Longo. I don't. They're like really good friends, bro. Mm-hmm. Like Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman weren't like best friends. Like, yeah, they were teammates, but they weren't best friends. But these two, like, they always hang out. Like, they're together all the time. I think that's a hard case to make. I don't think those two fight. Unfortunately, but come on. I mean, let's be realistic here.
Aljamain
Sterling is probably not going to be a champ. You know, he's not going to be a dominant champ.
I think he loses the rematch with Jan. You know, when that finally happens, I think he loses that, and then that opens up for Merab. So I think you have to put Merab up there. Yeah. It doesn't matter who he fights. You know, he said that Pedro Munoz was in Merab would be a high-paced action. I absolutely agree with that. Oh, yeah. That'd be a great fucking fight. And Pedro's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. It's very good off his back as well. So that's a very, very interesting matchup. Yep. And I would love to see it.